Let's go. It's confidently wrong. Chris Nugeth.
Pat Nugeth.
Fucking
Look at that.
go Sixers, bro.
Go Sixers, dude.
I got a jersey.
I like it. And is this official? Is this official
This is
NBA
jersey.
merchandise?
I went to the stadium, tried to buy one in the shop, $150.
Jesus Christ.
For one fucking jersey. I'm
That's
like, absolutely not. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Like, hot take, wearing a man's jersey, a little bit gay.
Is it?
It's like, what, your pretty little girlfriend going to homecoming? You know, what, your pretty little girlfriend waiting for the homecoming dance?
What, are you going to wear an extra large t-shirt to go to bed with him?
Wear a really big shirt.
Yeah, wear a really big shirt. Go, I'm ready for bed.
Ooh, I'm going to bed with my big boyfriend.
That's right.
But then I go up the escalator and I see 75% off jerseys because this is a 5XL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is large.
It is quite large.
But you think that there's at least a few 5XL guys coming through?
Yeah. But they got me. Because the guy, he tried to talk me out of it. He's like, "This is a 5XL. I don't think you want to buy this." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." And I was like, "Well, I don't have any Sixer stuff, so I need something."
Yeah.
So I took it.
It'd be funny if then later you saw like a 5XL guy in like an extra small one. He was like, "Well, it's 75% off."
I was stuck.
It's pretty small, but it was really cheap. It was
man,
discounted.
I wish I saw that.
That I don't know. I feel like it's not. Maybe there's just an obvious thing, but I feel like it's pretty easy to pull off oversized clothes, undersized clothes. Horrible.
Tough.
Like a guy wearing a too small t-shirt looks awful.
I hate it.
Yeah. It looks like you got microwaved and you're
I
overflowing.
hesitated because I do think that the male crop top movement should exist.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be me. It's never the people that you want wearing tight stuff, wearing tight stuff. You know what I mean?
And there's also like, I don't know. You can wear whatever you want, but I've definitely bought items of clothing where I was like, who am I kidding, dude?
See, you can wear whatever you want, and I can say whatever I want about it. How about that?
Yeah.
What is that saying? Any man can wear what he wants, and I'll defend your right to make fun of it. Is that what they say? Any man can say, I'll fight to the death for you to wear it. I can say something about it.
I'm sure a guy said that.
That's an expression.
And if not, you just did it. You're the guy now.
I'm the guy.
You made that expression. I was going to the bodega before we recorded to get a sweet little Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's right.
And I keep getting ads for Purdue Online College, and I've noticed that all of the online colleges, at least the ones I get ads for, the premise of all the ads is just some slogan about how it's not too late. Like, you can go back to school. It's not over.
You still have time.
Yeah, I forget the exact words for it, but it was basically like, it's not too late. You can turn it all around.
They had to workshop all right, don't give up isn't quite good. Right. What's another way of saying it?
Well, because if you think about it, you also could just want to pick up new skills and go back to school. It's just funny that all the ads are just being like, you thought something else was going to work out, and it didn't.
It's never get that promotion.
Right.
You can really actually prove to your wife that you are a man, actually.
It could be like, man, coding would be pretty useful to know about. Instead, it's like, you thought you were going to be an artist, and then you found out you just like smoking cigarettes and talking about going to New York. Now you can be a hairdresser. You can be the manager.
You love staring at the ceiling to your girl, making promises you'll never deliver on. Why don't you get a data science degree?
Yeah. If you come with us, in 10 years, it can be your Dollar General.
The man doesn't have to be the primary breadwinner, of course, but he should contribute in some way.
There should be some bread coming in.
Phoenix University.
You don't have to win it, but you have to get some.
You should bring something to the table here.
Yeah. It can't be your pottery business you do on the side.
Right. It can't be that great idea you've been talking about for 5 years.
We used to do that sales job at this bankruptcy law firm, and I remember I had this one guy who all the calls you would start off by kind of they always wanted to talk because you're basically they're in a lot of debt and you're calling them being like, buddy, tell me what happened. Yeah. And it's like they're like, oh my God, I have a friend on the... It was very wholesome in some ways that you're just you do get to have a 45-minute conversation like, dude, tell me how you got here.
Right.
But I had a guy who... He starts off the call and he's like, yeah, man, I don't know how all the debt happened. He's like, yeah, got divorced, met a young lady about half my age, and she likes nice things. So, I bought her a new car, nice clothes, all these nice things. She wanted me to get a larger house. So I don't know where the debt came from.
I don't know.
And then he's like,
I don't know how it happened. Here's every single reason of why it happened.
And he's literally like, yeah, so about like $130,000 in credit card debt. And I'm like, that's not great. No. And then he goes, and it's hard to afford with my job as a roofer. Oh, it's like, yeah, man. Or no, this is like painting houses or something. Oh. And then, but then at the end, he's just like, but I do have an idea to turn it all around. I did buy $10,000 worth of arts and crafts supplies, and I'm going to start a crafts business in my garage.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of adorable.
It is adorable. Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna make a lemonade stand.
Right. But it's like, I feel like it'd be pretty similar if he was like, don't worry, I just enrolled in Purdue online.
Right. It would be the same thing.
There's a day manager spot open at Applebee's.
It's funny. Like, I'll make fun of Purdue, but online. But if I were to like commit to like my current company and like try to upskill myself, it would be literally through Purdue online.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I know that it sounds elitist to make those jokes or whatever, but it's like I don't know anyone who goes to online college now not being like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if I did it, it'd be like, yeah, I thought I could be a comedian.
Yeah. I wanted to do stand up. Yeah. So now here we are.
If you can't laugh at yourself, what's the fucking point?
And also, like, it's one thing if you don't want to laugh, if you don't get why people are laughing, you're out of your mind.
You have to understand. Like I spent $60,000 on a communications degree. Yeah. That's funny.
I hear people make like the butt of a joke about a major is like, if you're a Republican, it's like underwater basket weaving or feminism. Right. If you're anyone else, it's communications.
It really is.
It's you went to school for TV.
Yeah. I took a class on the Coen brothers.
Dude, yeah. There was like multiple classes I just never bought the textbooks for, and it literally never came up.
There was
it never affected
math course that I only showed up for the exams.
Hell yeah.
That was it. And even the professor was just like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, of course. Like, it'd be like, I think I went to one lecture just to see, and there was like maybe 15 people there, and then the exam came, literally like 125 people.
Yeah.
showed up.
Yeah, I took a class on how dumb college is. I had to satisfy one of my core things I needed by taking a history of hip hop class.
Nice.
And then Kendrick dropped Damn during the class period.
Yeah.
And it was like a final exam where like everyone's coming to class that next day. And it was just so funny just seeing like all these like white Wisconsin students. Like I remember like one dude like raised his hand and he was like, I think this is Kendrick showing he has nothing left to prove. I was like, that was an answer in class. The professor was like, very good. Anyone else? But yeah, I just remember just some white boy being like, I think Kendrick has shown he has nothing left to prove.
Right. I mean, it's like you might as well, like, at least with, I think, I don't know, a class on music, I think that's valid, but like, I might as well have majored in the Jackass movies.
Yeah.
Like, like, you can trace the Knoxvillian influences.
Right. This is from the late Margerian era. He is beginning to gain weight, but is still very funny.
Right. The early Steve-Ovian era. Yeah. There's a lot of Steve-Ovian undertones with this sketch, with this skit, with this prank.
This period's called the meltdown of Phil.
The falling of Don Vito. Right. The fall of Don Vito.
Is he the one who's got the video of him like puking outside a bar for like a continuous
I'm
like
sure
30
there's
seconds?
A few videos of him doing that. And like he would be like, come on, bam.
It's kind of funny how like that stuff was so cool when you're at like 13, 14, and then it gets a lot less cool and kind of lame, and now it's fully back at almost 30 to being cool as hell again.
It's also like it is art.
Yeah, I mean,
Bam. He was an amazing
Jackass. Art.
He was an amazing skater. Mm-hmm. But Bam Margera was an incredible editor. Like he really like those skate. He'd edit like these skate compilations. I mean, they're fucking art. Like it is beautiful. Mm-hmm. And it's this like I don't know. There is something enthralling about it. Like. You're watching a guy just like completely surrender his body just to make his friends laugh. Yeah, like there is something beautiful about that.
It's like that scene in American Beauty where the dude's filming like a plastic bag, but instead he's like, it's so beautiful, and it's like guys getting punched in the dick. They walk around a corner and a guy just punched him in the dick. Look at it, it's gorgeous. This is art.
Instead of a francophile, I'm a prankophile.
Nice.
I just wanted to say.
Come on now. Right there, pal.
But no, like, and I don't know. It shows the kind of like cultural degradation. Like, I think like Jackass was kind of peak. Like, oh, okay, American culture has just gotten like decadent and it's degrading.
Well, wait,
but I think it's only gotten worse.
But wait,
I want like now the guys are hitting themselves in the nuts on Jackass, and now it's guys hitting themselves in the face with hammers. But it's to like enhance their own looks or whatever. Where like if you asked Clavicular, like he'd be like, "What's the ROI on friendship? What's the ROI on hitting your friends in the nuts?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's gotten worse and more individualistic. Sorry, I just wanted to. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask when Jackass came out.
The late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably like. Yeah, so like early 2000s, like Iraq War, that kind of time period.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
Know? And it's all downhill from there. But that was the peak. I really think 1999 was probably the peak. I mean, I didn't live or experience it.
I haven't researched it all, but that's shooting from the hip. I think that's probably the best time.
Most people would agree with me. Yeah. Probably the best time for movies. Going back to talking about movies, you had like what, Titanic, fucking American Beauty, The Matrix.
I don't know if any of those are like, I mean, those are fun movies, but I would say any of those are like the best movies.
Yeah, that's true. They're pretty good. You know, I think it's just like the fact that all of those came in 1 year. And there's more that I can't think of because I haven't really thought much about this. Just kind of shoot from the hip with this one.
Hey, it's how Cowboy
1999, I'm pretty sure that was a good year. Can you imagine like sincerely thinking that like the world's going to end at New Year's? Like New Year's 1999.
Oh, like Y2K?
That must have been a fucking insane New Year's.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to gauge if I could be like a guy who sincerely believed in Y2K because, like, I don't know, they're telling you the computers are going to take over, but also no one really knew much about computers back then.
Right.
So that is kind of believable, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the same way where it's like people say AI is going to take over the world. It's like, you mean the thing that makes like dumb animated pictures?
Right.
The thing that makes every comedy poster in the world now?
Right. Yeah.
That's going to take over the world?
Well, yeah, and it's just like, oh, it's going to, everyone's going to be out of a job, but it's like, okay, but like something's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not like everyone's going to be out of a job and then just nothing happens. Like, so it's not AI ending the world. It's the disgruntled guy who can't eat anymore is going to end something.
Yeah. True.
But I don't think it's going to end the world. For these rich people, it might as well be the end of the world because, they're on the chop.
Yeah. But I guess like the thing everyone is like worried about is like AI just being like, all right, now it's my turn. And then like, I don't even know how they think it's actually gonna happen. Like they make robots or something like the Terminator.
Right. Well, I think it's like, we give them the power to like, launch nuclear weapons.
Yeah, I guess that is probably
assesses, it's not optimal for mankind to exist. So, but doesn't that just kind of imply that like the people that are even putting these ideas out there just know that the way that we run the world, it's like insane. So it's just like if I were to make a robot that would assess how we're distributing resources and running things, it would want to destroy everything.
See, I don't know. Everyone acts like that's like it's like the AI would be like, well, logically, I need to kill all of them. Like, wouldn't they just not care? Like, they live on the internet,
right? But that's what these people think is going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why not just make that better then, instead of making the thing that's going to end everything?
Yeah.
It just feels like these guys want the world to end. It's like they're dreaming about it.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's just like everyone's so focused on making money, it's almost impossible to be like, well, hey, what if you stopped making money? Because everyone's like, well, no, it's been the whole thing we've been doing.
Yeah, but all these people talk about is AI ending the world, like while they're making it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but I mean, it's the same thing with climate change. It's like, they'll say eventually the climate's going to ruin the world.
Yeah, but that'd be like if Shell Co. was like, oh, fossil fuels are going to end the world. It's like, okay, you're the guys. They're not. They're saying, oh, it's not going to end the world. They're investing monny into.
But I'm saying like they can gamble that not yet and then keep making money. That's what they're doing. Right,
but like they're the ones making the thing. The guys in AI, the guys making the thing are saying it's going to end everything. That's like weird.
I agree. It is weird.
Hot take. Those guys are fucking weird.
Those guys are weird.
Those guys are weirdos.
Yeah.
You should stuff them in a locker.
That's right.
I would like Sam Altman has the genetics of a guy who should be shoved in a locker. Not to sound like a eugenicist or whatever, but that is like he's like built.
Is that a eugenics take?
He's being built. Well, if he has a kid,
it's to genetically shove him in a locker.
He's genetically designed to be shoved into a locker.
Yeah, in a lab.
Yeah,
the big bully made him to be shoved into lockers.
The big bully in the sky.
That's right. I was walking home from work last week, and it was a beautiful experience that I had. I was walking, and then I saw a lady in front of me started like freaking out and sprinting because a bee was chasing her, and it was two like older black ladies, and so one was getting chased by the bee, the other was just laughing hysterically at her friend. And then I was just kind of like, oh, whoa, what's going on? And then like I walked by her, and then the bee switched targets to me and was following me around, and then they both just started dying of laughter while I was running away from this bee.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was just nice, just how like they didn't even care about how kind of mean spirited that was. It was a good time.
I mean, it is funny.
It is funny, and then I did get away from the bee.
Yeah. He didn't sting you. Are you allergic?
No, but I don't know. Like, what am I going to be, like a tough guy? Or I'm like, that's not going to hurt.
Sometimes
I'm going to keep walking.
I'll be walking down the sidewalk, and sometimes like a bird will be flying too low, and I'll like fucking like I'll have a reaction to it.
Yeah, you're
it
supposed
would make me feel better if some old black lady was there to yell at me or laugh at me. That would
make you feel better.
That would make me
to
feel
mock
better.
you.
We can have a
to
little
go,
moment.
you stupid idiot.
Did you say anything to them? Like, there he is.
I said something.
Here
like,
I was thinking the bee's racist.
Oh, it's getting me. Well, but, I don't know if I'd say that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We've had a weird history with birds, so I'm always like ready for them to
Have we?
launch me. Yeah, like there's been 2 times in my life where a bird flew into our house and into the car while we were driving.
Huh. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. It feels like pretty normal stuff to happen with birds.
I mean, I guess if you're listening to this, tell me how many times a bird has flown into your car or home. I think it's less than you think.
Maybe
But
you're
who
right.
knows? Maybe it's just Home Depot. But I feel like there's always a bird in Home Depot.
There's always a bird in the airport too.
Yeah.
You think there'd be someone to take care of that?
How the fuck do they get in there? Like they're pretty like hardcore about shutting that door. You know, they don't really leave it open long.
I don't know. That's a good point. How do they? Maybe they like leave the bridge things open at night, and then they fly into the bridge, and then when the doors open in the morning, then they fly in. Yeah. But I've been to multiple airports where there's just 12 loose birds.
You know, if you wanted to
around.
commit an act of terrorism, it'd be make a bird.
It'd be make a bird.
That's the best way to get through TSA.
Like
Make a bird bomb.
Make a new bird.
Strap a bomb to a bird.
Yeah.
You know?
How would you get through TSA?
I mean, same way the birds get into the apartment or the airport.
Not through the security checkpoint.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can skip it. They can go through
I think
the way
like
that we're...
send the bird through the line.
No, they
the
don't have to go through TSA. So they'll
true.
sneak in through the bridge. If you found a way to control the bird, strap a bomb to it, you could commit an act of terrorism.
In a video game,
of course. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. In a no Russian style mission.
Remember, no crow.
That's right. I think I've said this before, but I was so dumb as a kid when he said that. I thought he meant like, don't shoot the Russian people. So I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to tell who's Russian? They're all white guys.
Right. That was horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, even as a kid, I was like, this is... Like, I think I played that level once just because everyone was talking about it, and it gave you the warning before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm playing this. Then I did. I'm like, I feel icky. Like, I don't like this.
They like remade those games too, and they did like they designed like a new terrorist mission for like the reboot.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think this time it's like you're stopping like a literal like plane hijacking. Like you're an agent on a plane, and then terrorists like take it over, and then you try to like stop it before like a bomb blows up, and you like fail. Like I think they like you fail, and then they shoot you.
Jesus.
It's just weird to be like have this harrowing mission and be like, how can we top it?
Right.
How can we do higher intensity terrorism?
I was worried you could say, we go to an elementary school instead. Or
Jesus.
the Sandy Hook level.
God damn.
I'm saying that would be worse.
Yeah, that would be worse.
That would be way worse.
Yeah.
Or like
no middle schoolers.
You like see the world through that kid's eyes or something.
Jesus Christ.
That must be scary.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that one bit.
Yeah, me neither. What the fuck?
It's a crazy level, dude.
It would be a pretty wild level.
Apparently, someone pointed this out. They're like kind of like retconning like horrible acts that we did in like Afghanistan and Iraq in those like video games. So like there was one where like they were talking about like I think it was like apparently like there'd be like Iraqi civilians driving down this road, and we would just like accidentally just fucking shoot these people, just like blow them out of the sky and everything, or blow them from the sky, just blow them up and shit. And then they made a Call of Duty where like they said like, oh, the Russians are doing this. But it's like an act that like we did.
Yeah, so I've always wondered what it'd be like to be like living in the country that they clearly make like they never do like actual like people or nations in Call of Duty for the most part, but there's always
really?
like you know exactly who they're talking about.
Oh.
Or maybe they do just make it like it's never like, hey, this is a real thing that's happening. It's always like, oh, this is like I think like Warzone, it's like you're in a country that's like vaguely Russia, but it's obviously Russia or like Eastern Europe. It'd be funny to be like living in Ukraine and be like, what the fuck did we do?
You know, I remember playing Warzone during COVID, and I remember seeing like just looking at Verdansk and like the snowy terrain, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm gonna see this on the news soon. And then the Ukraine war started soon after that.
Now they got to pivot back to the desert.
That's right.
Due to recent events. They'll probably do the next one, Call of Duty, Back to the Desert. Back to the
all the music's like, back in the saddle again.
That would be so funny if they made all their marketing like, we're fucking back.
Yeah. It showed like the clock rewinding to 2004.
Yeah.
We're fucking
back. It's like the new commercials, like it's like a soldier looking really, really sad, and he's packing up all the like desert camouflage stuff, and he's like loading it into like a warehouse, and he's kind of moping around, like kicking the sand, being like, God damn. And then like right before he locks it, someone comes by and goes, hey, we invaded Iran. He's like, yes, we're back. Yeah, and then it's like all these soldiers running in and grabbing all their favorite sand-colored weapons of war.
He grabs his Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah,
like, I'm fucking back. Throws on Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, it was crazy how for a while like all the Call of Duty commercials was like, this could be you. This could be you in the war. Wouldn't that be sick if you and all your favorite celebs were in the war?
I remember they did like army commercials, like army recruitment, and they emphasized like army of one. Like, you know, but it's like, isn't that like the last guy you want joining the army, where it's all about like group cohesion and
like a Punisher style guy?
It's like just Leroy Jenkins, just do it. Like, I don't think you want that guy.
Yeah, you probably want the team player.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I saw you added the Russell Brand thing.
Oh, and,
that shit's so fucking fun.
So Russell Brand is on trial for full on rape. I'm pretty sure. Like, he got accused of rape.
Is that the charge? You've been charged with count one of full on.
The most severe. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times it'll be like just a vague term where it's like, this is basically, you know, rape, but this is just the genuine article, and for whatever reason he's decided to just do full hour to 2 hour long interviews where I feel like it's the exact worst call you can make.
Right.
And so I watched one he had with Piers Morgan, and I went into it being like, well, you know, I don't know, like people don't really like him that much anymore, but he's still like a rich celebrity. Maybe he'll just completely skate by.
Right.
And he shows up for this interview literally just holding a Bible. Like, he's fully pivoting to pretending to be Christian, and he's just carrying. He's like, oh, I hope you don't mind, I brought my Bible. And I saw that, I was like, he's going to prison. They're gonna put him. They're putting him under the jail.
Like, look at my client. I'm going to jail. He's going to jail.
He's going to fucking jail. But like, so like it's just Piers Morgan and him like going back and forth, and it's like, it's just wild because like Russell Brand keeps trying to like take shots at him to like make him be like, well, you're actually the hypocrite. Like, you're actually the bad person, and he keeps having. He definitely holds back from being like, well, you're on trial for fucking rape, dude. But at one point, I don't know if he admitted this because this all came out or what happened, but I guess in addition to the legal charges, he's also, someone came out saying that it was in England, so it's technically legal, but he was dating a 16-year-old when he was 31 years old. And so that came out. And so like Piers is like, oh, well, you know, this person came out, like, it's not part of the trial, so we can talk about it, but, you know, 16-year-old woman in England says you were dating and had like a full relationship. And he's like, yeah, you know, like that's something where like it is legal, but you know, there are a lot of things wrong with that. And you know, like it was like a mature consenting relationship. And then Piers is like, yeah, it says in the book that you referred to her as the child and would send cars to pick her up from school. And he's like, that is true.
I did do that.
It's just funny being like, did you think you were going to talk your way out of this?
Well,
you're so clearly guilty.
Well, it's like, oh, I've been charged with sexual misconduct. I know. I'll paint myself as a more religious guy.
Right.
The notoriously sexually just never does anything bad. Like, that's like going on trial dressed up like Michael Jackson.
Right.
Being like, I'm not a pedophile.
I'm fine.
I'm good.
But no, I mean, and it was funny too because he keeps trying to like change the subject. So it was like literally Pierce being like, well, you're accused of like these really bad things. She's like, well, all right, fine. No one's going to talk about the vaccine. How come you want to talk about the vaccine, huh? Just because someone wants to talk about the vaccine, all of a sudden we're on trial for rape. Right. And he's like trying to talk about like, he's basically trying to be like, well, because of the deep state, everyone does bad stuff, but this is just why it's okay for me to be on trial now. It's because of the deep state. Because I'm a free thinker. Because I'm a radical.
I think freely. I don't follow your laws. I think for myself.
Yeah.
I'm outside the matrix. I fuck children.
But because they keep referencing, like, apparently he interviewed him like 30 years ago, like right when Russell Brand was like kind of starting to break into comedy. And apparently back then he was just supposed to be like a rambunctious like dude on drugs, like party animal. Right. And then he's kind of like and you know, because I guess he was bragging about how often he fucks in that interview, and now it's kind of like, a lot of still bragging, huh? I don't know if you're going to brag about this anymore.
Interesting choice.
But clearly going to go to prison.
I mean, it's like there's no way his lawyer told him that's a good idea.
No.
I mean, that's like, oh, you're being interviewed by the police. Talk to them for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Make sure the whole world sees it.
But it's just funny how like catty all those like interviews get now. Because like at one point, he's like talking about like the deep state, and he's like, he has like a cup of water, and he's like, I don't trust this water. Can I get like a bottle of water? I don't want the state's water. Oh my God, and be like, I don't want the government water. This is government water. It's like, what are you talking about? And then they're like, well, this isn't your staff. You can't just order people around to get you a water. So, I'm sorry, just want a water. That's
all I'd ask.
It's just like they clearly hate each other, but they can't just be openly mean.
Right.
They gotta be catty. They gotta be bitchy.
Well, I saw one clip of him. He's like, what's your favorite like passage from the Bible? Do you have a favorite? Yeah. And he's just like, let me find it. And he's like, just keeps thumbing through. Yeah. He's like, I think it's, I can't quite remember.
Yeah. And he keeps trying to be like, it's Isaiah. It's from Isaiah. It's almost a passage.
He's like, okay, I got to make one up, but I can't read these fast enough to pick like a good one to make up.
But it's funny too, because it's like I feel like he'll come in with like the level of facts that like you'd get from debating like a family member who like doesn't really know what's going on, but just kind of heard headlines. Because like at one point he's like talking about, he's like, everyone gets mad when you like go against the narrative, but there's these people like Alex Jones, like Andrew Tate, like go against the grain, and look what happens to him. And he's like, well, no, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, how is Alex Jones like trustworthy at all? He's like, it says something along the lines of like, well, say what you will about him, but he knew 9/11 was going to happen. He said the World Trade Center was going to get attacked, and he's like, what are you talking about? Like, it got attacked. He just referenced it being attacked before in the 90s. And he's like, well, the vaccine's pretty bad too.
He goes against the grain. Most people say my condolences to someone whose child dies in a school shooting. Alex Jones goes against the grain. He accused the parents of being actors and lying.
That's what a radical would do.
That's what a free thinker does.
That's what a freaking guy who isn't scripted would do.
Right. See, apparently the Onion took over InfoWars.
I did. What are they trying to do with it? Are they just trying to like keep it going as a bit?
So Tim Heidecker is doing like a Alex Jones thing, and he's just basically, I think they just took over the show, and he's just going to keep doing the show. But now it's like he's pretending to be Alex Jones. He's just doing a parody of Alex Jones, under the name InfoWars.
But like, it is to spite Alex Jones. It's not supposed to be like a serious media property.
No, absolutely not. Nice. It's to take his toy away.
I do like that. I do like that now, like smaller guys can like just kind of do vain rich people projects, which is cool. Like, I mean, like not that I'm disrespecting all, but like Andrew Callahan buying back All Gas No Brakes is kind of like, damn, dude, that's sick that you can do that.
That is sick. It's also wild that they fucked him out of that.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, no, Tim Heidecker. You know what's funny? I dated a girl who only knew Tim Heidecker from his like folk music he makes, and she didn't know that he's like a famous comedian. So wait, he does comedy?
I mean, like, I don't know. It definitely got really big, but it definitely was also like obscure to most people. Yeah, it'd be like, because you could know Eric Warheim just from Master of None and not know anything else he did.
Right. But so like, when they were getting ready to buy InfoWars from Alex Jones was on his show. Be like, these people are demons, folks. They're demons. And he was playing old Tim and Eric sketches.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like they're incredibly fucking weird.
Right.
You know, like they're weird. And like, like there's some sketches where like there's one sketch where it's like, you know, buy a clown child. And like they just drop it off at your, but it's like,
he's being like, folks, they're dropping off children.
He's like acting like they're dead serious.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, this is what they do, folks. They have these rituals.
Yeah.
It's like,
I never understand this thing where I feel like it happens a lot with like the satanic, like Hollywood or like music industry stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what would possess these people to leave clues?
Right.
Like, why would they even need to? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah. Like it, and also it's just like, what do you think's more likely, that these like Hollywood elites are doing these satanic rituals, or they're just incredibly wealthy and they all get fucked up together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where does this say they don't believe in anything? Where does like the Satanism come in, you know?
Or like you know, I think a ton of people got mad when like Lil Nas X did the like thing where he like fucks the devil in like a music video. It's like, who cares? You think that's him being like, this is me earnestly telling you I'm a Satanist.
I want to make the devil come.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
That's what you and the devil do, is you make each other come. Yeah. That's definitely what they do in hell, is let you come. Dumbass.
There was one time I saw this like clip on Twitter. It was from like the Santa Claus like TV show on Disney Plus, and it was like a scene where like these like elves, and like they're all like children, and they're like singing a song to Santa Claus and, you know, welcoming him or whatever. And so they try to spell out with like individual letters, "We love Santa," but they accidentally spell out, "We love Satan," and then they go like, and then they like quickly fix it or whatever. And it's just like, okay, like, haha, silly joke, but it's like, do we really have to give these schizophrenic Facebook moms some ammunition here? Like, they literally think you worship the devil. Like,
well, they pretty much did like a whole movie with like a similar concept to that. Like, there's a movie where like a kid writes a letter to Santa but misspells it and actually writes it to Satan. I think Jack Black is in it.
Really?
But he plays the devil, and he gets the letters like, oh, I'm going to go... Folks, I'm going to go help out this kid who made a wish. Wrote a letter to Satan, folks.
But yeah, just imagine.
Demons.
But there are people who nowadays, they watch something like that and they literally think, you know.
Well, I do think it does activate, like, if you're schizophrenic and you see one of your delusions on TV, that has got to be the most affirming thing ever.
That's what, but it's like, for like, just, can we not?
Yeah.
Like, just, it's not that good of a joke that you have to like shatter some schizophrenic Facebook mom's world.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like a similar thing. Like let's say hypothetically you were doing like cough syrup all the time, like you were robo tripping all the time, and you never told anybody that you did it. So this whole time you've been seeing the Hat Man for years, and you never talked about it, you never told anybody. And then one day you go on Reddit and you're like, oh, everyone sees the Hat Man. Like, you would feel so good. That'd be the same thing as if like you're like, I think inside every person in the world is a robot buried in them, and they're trying to take over the world and kill me. And then you see Terminator and you're like, I knew
it, dude.
I knew it, folks.
That's their agenda, folks. They want to bring out the robot in all of us.
They got to make a movie to show us, folks.
They want to melt you in liquid metal.
It's hard to do. It's one of those impressions that everyone can kind of do, but no one can do well. Right. Honestly, a lot like Trump.
Yeah.
Everyone can do what you can tell is supposed to be Trump, but it's hard to do a good Trump.
Tim Heidecker does a good Alex Jones.
I believe that.
He does. Yeah. And it's just like there's the chosen one that does a great impression of Trump.
Who?
I don't know. I think Shane's is probably the best. Shane Gillis.
Oh, I think you said the chosen one.
The chosen one.
Oh. Well, as a title, okay.
No,
they're referring to a person for.
Oh, the chosen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran into him the other day.
Yeah, the chosen one. That's how I find out you're schizophrenic. You actually saw the chosen one the other day. I didn't want him for coffee, and then I was screaming.
This is okay. I'll tell this story, and then we can get into the second half. But there actually was a time where I convinced myself I was like schizophrenic.
Yeah,
because I was panicking because I had this job that I hated.
Yeah,
and after a year of working there, I quit. So then I'm like, I quit this job, and I'm like, oh my God, I can finally breathe. I can finally think for a second. And then it sets in like, oh my God, I just quit my fucking job with like nothing lined up. I'm in Chicago. I have like barely any money. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I literally like convinced myself that I was like, oh, I'm losing my mind, because I was like, I couldn't sleep one night, and I look up the symptoms of schizophrenia, and the two symptoms were inability to hold down a job and diarrhea. And those are the only two symptoms I felt, and I literally saw that. I'm like, oh my God,
WebMD?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm schizophrenic.
Why would those even be the two signs? Why wouldn't it be mental things?
Well, I'm saying it had all the other symptoms, and the only ones I wasn't. Gotcha. I wasn't experiencing any hallucinations or delusions. It's just I saw that it was inability to hold down a job.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was like, oh my God, like I can't hold down a job.
I just quit.
But it's like I was able to hold it down for a year. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm a human being and couldn't do it anymore, and I kept shitting out of my ass.
There you go.
So, and I was like, oh my God, I'm schizophrenic.
I'm
schizophrenic.
There was one time I was like walking home in college, and I just felt like, that feeling that you're just being watched. And I was walking, and I got that intense feeling, and I was like, for whatever reason, I was like, no, dude, like that's crazy. Like there's no one following you. Like just ignore it. And I was like, damn, dude, yeah. Like what if I'm going crazy? I'm just gonna start feeling like people are following me and they're not. And then I was walking. I was like, don't turn around, don't turn around. And then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna turn around really quick. And then my buddy had been following me for like blocks. Like also walking back from class, we've been like trying to catch up to me.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
that's so fucking nuts, dude. It's crazy that the body can do that.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder. Kind of makes you wonder why.
Well, also, like apparently that's a real thing. Like they will get people to gang stalk people. Like what? They do actually do that.
Who's
I saw that on Instagram.
What? Who's they?
I don't know.
What?
There was this woman who like spoke out against this like company and like won like a huge lawsuit or whatever, and she's constantly being followed by these people, and it's like, she doesn't know who they work for or like what they're doing, but I'm assuming it's affiliated with the people that she like had a legal battle with. But yeah, she's like documenting how she is actually being gang stalked right now.
What's the legal battle?
I don't have to know every detail, but yeah, she's doing that.
Well, I was just saying it might just be like private investigators.
No, it's like it's already settled. Like she already won, and then to like make her life hell since this happened, these people just follow her around all the fucking time. It's like multiple people.
Yeah, but I'm saying whoever is doing it probably just hired private investigators to follow her.
Maybe I mean that's what gang stalking is. Yeah, but
it'd be like then we'd know who, because it'd just be who she won the lawsuit against.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know every detail, but that is just, it's wild that someone's even able to document that. It's pretty fucking crazy.
True.
Well, we have some topics for the second half. Let's see here. Okay, so this is r/rant. 4 inches isn't small, and I'm tired of hearing that it is. Posting on my main, because screw it. My man knows. Oh, this is from a woman.
Oh, shit.
Posting on my main, because screw it. My man knows I love his average slong. Mom, if you see this, sorry, LOL.
Why'd you post on your main then?
Yeah, no one made you do that. Like most vag havers, my vag... Okay, I don't know. Do we have to... I'm sorry. I thought this was a guy when I read the subject line, and I thought that was just funny. But yeah, I don't know. 4 inches is small. Good. Hey guys, if you're listening to this, you're safe. Big dicks are always overrated.
So I guess it's just her explaining her personal preference.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I thought this was from a man, and that would have been funnier to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've heard most women say that, which probably says a lot about me. But because it's you know what? Do we have to go in depth on this, or should I move on?
Yeah. I mean, we can move on.
Okay. I should have read that one before.
No
I thought thought it was a man defending his tiny little dick. Dude, I literally just copied this, and now it's already fucking removed. All right, never mind. We'll move on to a different one. This is a classic. Am I overreacting? Do you want to read it? Or?
Sure. I haven't been dating this guy very long, but something keeps bothering me, and I don't know if I'm being too picky. Every time I say I want to make dinner together, he basically takes over the kitchen. He decides what we're eating, starts cooking everything himself, and I just end up sitting there. It doesn't feel like quality time at all. On top of that, he plays loud rap music I don't even like, which just makes it feel less enjoyable for me. I've told him this bothers me, continues to do it. Another thing I'll hint at what I want to do, like I said I want to go to a winery and listen to music, and instead of actually building off that, he'll say something like, okay, I'll plan the whole night, but then it turns in whatever he wants, not what I said. It just feels like he doesn't really listen or consider what I'm asking for, even though I'm being pretty clear. Am I overthinking this since it's still early, or is this a red flag for how he'll be long term?
Oh, God.
This is one of those where you've just clearly explained exactly what's going on. He's not listening to you.
You've identified the problem.
Yeah.
And if it's that early, like you're in the I'm trying to impress you phase.
Right.
And he's totally disregarding everything that you want.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not getting better.
Yeah. I mean, I've done the whole like, let's cook dinner together date thing. You just go like, hey, I'll do this. Do you mind doing that?
Right.
And we'll tackle it 2 things at a time. Right. Like a team.
Also, it's just like I'm consumed with the worry that you're not going to like it. Mm-hmm. So it's like the fact that he's just so self-absorbed into like, no, I'm going to make what I like. And if she likes it, then, who cares? But it's just like the fact that he's not even considering what she likes.
Yeah. I also like the move of like, hey, here's what I want to do, and be like, all right, I'll plan the whole night and I'll build off that.
Right.
And I just want to know what he's doing instead. Like she's like, I like to go to a winery and listen to music. All right, cool. It's like, we're doing laser tag.
Yeah.
We're doing laser tag with me and my whip it guys.
Yeah. It's like, well, I wanted to go to winery. I have a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
$3 bottle of wine. You can drink it while we're playing laser tag.
Yeah.
You keep up.
No, don't worry. We each have 4 beat boxes to drink. There's 4 for each of us. And then another one for the ride home.
Yes. We play lasers and buzz balls.
Yeah.
You can have your drink your buzz ball.
We're doing buzz balls and blasters.
That's right.
Which honestly would be kind
Sounds
of
great.
Yeah.
You know, for all these like posts like this, I want them to preface this with like, what's good about this guy?
Yeah.
Is there anything? Probably not. But like,
I mean, did they say they didn't say the ages on this one, but I don't know. I would excuse it if it's like a 17-year-old guy, maybe, because then sometimes it's like, well, you do kind of, they're idiots, so you do kind of have to walk it through like, hey, you're being a dick.
Right. Well, I thought the whole problem was like, she hasn't communicated any of this to him.
No, she's been pretty clear.
She's told him, so it's just like, yeah.
I mean, also that's one where it's like, if I like, I've been on those dates where I'm doing most of the cooking, and I'll be like, hey, like, are you good? Like, if you feel left out, let me know.
Yeah. Have you ever cooked for someone and just completely fucked it up?
Yeah, so many times. Most of the time.
Yeah. What'd you fuck up?
Oh man, there's one time I think we were making like a stir fry, and I just kept adding in more things to it, and I just kept making moves that just apparently were not normal for stir. So I'd be like, all right, we can add carrots in there. It's like, sure. It's like, yeah, we'll add broccoli, and like we can put potatoes in there, and maybe some peas, some shrimp. I stir fry before, right?
Yeah, you just put a bunch of shit in it.
I forget what exactly it was that took it over the top, but then someone else came over. I don't even remember if it was stir fry, but then someone else came over and was like, do you want some? And they're like, no, I'm fine.
Oh. I was cooking dinner for a gal, and she likes steak, so I'm like, oh, great. Like, that's easy peasy. That's a layup. I love steak. But I didn't realize that she hates spicy food, and I marinated it in literally, and I didn't know it was this spicy, but I marinated it in literally the spiciest possible. It was inedible.
The lava. It was the lava marinade.
You could not eat it. It was that fucking spicy.
Wait, what was in it?
It was like this Korean barbecue, like Chipotle.
Oh, so it wasn't even like you made it. It was like in box, way too spicy.
Well, it was like a bottle I got from H Mart.
Damn.
But yeah, it was fucking inedible.
Yeah.
Just like it was too spicy for me.
Yeah.
And this chick doesn't like spicy.
You're the king of spice.
I'm the king of spice.
I'm such a wimp with spice.
Nothing's too spicy for the Chris.
When they ask me the number for spice, I always go 0. I go as mild as possible.
Yeah. I like it spicy.
But no, you're not overreacting. again, most of these, it's like, why would you even consider that you're overreacting?
Sorry, I just have a spice story real quick. I was at this wedding, and like on Thursday night before like the main festivities, they had like a crawfish boil. So it was all, they dump all the seafood on the table and you just kind of munch. And they had all these like sauces. Yeah. And the bride's dad was like showing everyone these different sauces, and there's this one like insanely spicy sauce. It's like, oh, no one's brave enough to touch this. And I was like, I'll try. And I just like licked it. I was like, this is pretty good. And
you're like King Arthur.
I just kept like using it. I'm like, this is great. And he just went around telling everyone, like, this is Chris. He's eating. Look how spicy.
He's eating so much spice.
He's not even fazed by how spicy it is.
His stomach getting even fucked up.
He was just telling everyone about it. It was
damn.
I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much the best.
Pretty much king of spice. Not a big deal.
I was crushing it at that wedding, and then I got on Aux when we had the first little dance party, and I queued up a Baby Keem song.
Oh.
And my girlfriend at the time was like, no one likes this. Everyone thinks it's weird. And everyone did. They turned on me when I queued up Family Ties.
You did mention those seafood boils. I feel like there's no time it's more apparent that white people don't season up their food than when you see like comparison of seafood boils.
Oh yeah,
so I've seen some honkies turn over some stuff. Where it's like, what'd you even put in
it's
here?
Like there's nothing.
Yeah,
you just did this in water.
Looks like you boiled this in skim water somehow. This looks like skim water. Yeah,
this is a good crawfish boil.
I don't even think you put salt in here. What the fuck is this?
It's like salt. That's too spicy.
And then other ones they'll be like they're putting tang in it. Putting tang and Old Bay.
Yeah, we soaked the potatoes in apple juice.
That's right.
This is a classic. Random guy demanded to see my military ID at Lowe's. As I was getting out of my truck today at Lowe's, in one of the veteran parking spots, this random guy came up to me aggressively and demanded to see my military ID. I asked if he worked there, and he said he was just a concerned citizen.
Jesus Christ.
I told him to go pound sand and walked into Lowe's. Keep in mind, I'm still in the military with a military haircut and a combat veteran license plate on my truck. What I mean is that I look the part. Not that it matters that the stereotypical military look. I bought what I needed, and when I came back out, I see this asshole arguing with a Lowe's employee while pointing at my truck. What in the hell is wrong with people? I love just like...
And they used to prove
right.
I am in fact in the military. Also, I will say this is an issue that only happens at hardware stores. No one else has veteran parking places.
But usually in like stolen valor videos, like the guy making the accusations is a veteran.
Yeah,
you know what
almost
I mean?
exclusively, yeah. And I don't think I've ever seen one where it's a non-veteran.
Like who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
You know? Like...
Well, like... I mean, I see that a lot. Like, it's kind of the same vibe as like body cam one, not like the violent ones, but when it's just like a traffic stop where they yell at each other. Like, it's always like someone asks you something, you say no, and then they just won't back down.
Yeah. And
like with the cops, it's like they can make up some other excuse to arrest you, but with these people, it's like no, like come on. Like I saw one where it was like a mobile mechanic came out to fix a car, and some guy who lived in the same building was like, well, what are you doing here? Like, people aren't allowed to fix their cars out here. Like, that's not okay. I was going to fix my car, and they told me I couldn't do it here. So unless the rules have changed, I don't know if you can be here. It's like, dude, shut up.
Dude.
But no, I mean...
It's just like... You're guaranteeing that if I ever see you in a situation, I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lift a finger for you. Like, why do you feel the need to police other people?
And also, I don't think I've ever seen someone pretending to be a veteran who's doing well.
Right.
Like, no one's like a sales manager being like, I pretend to be a veteran at Five Guys, you know?
It's like, okay, you returned the $2 that you got knocked off of this $100 order.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking gives a shit?
Like, what's a veteran discount? Like 10, 15% tops?
It's not a lot.
It's literally, they do that so no one can call them and be like, what do you mean you don't have a veteran's discount? Like,
also,
it's to block annoying people.
I wonder if people still do this, because I remember stolen valor was like a big thing when like things were like a little bit better, but now it's like who do you think's disrespecting the uniform more?
Yeah,
a fucking guy going to Lowe's to get a discount or get an easy parking spot, or the fucking government that's just sending people to die for a pointless fucking war?
Yeah,
like, who's disrespecting the uniform more?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, also, I mean, normally when it's like the most egregious ones, it's like a homeless guy will go to Goodwill and buy like a full army uniform and get called out because he's like he didn't fold his like boot laces correctly or whatever. But it's like, can't you just let him
He smells like piss.
Yeah.
Can we please let this
He's
slide?
homeless. Just let him try. Yeah. And also, like,
or even if they're poor, they don't even have to be homeless, honestly. Like,
but like, I think you can tell. Usually if they're real, it's like you look for the haircut and the fact that they're not, because like you're not just allowed to wear your uniform around to like get pussy and attention. Right. Like I don't think the army just tells you can just wear it all the time.
Dude, I can't. When I first joined ROTC, like in college,
thinking
I wanted the scholarship, but like I honestly thought like, I'll show up to class in my uniform and girls will want to fuck me.
That's so funny. You thought that was gonna happen.
I like really thought that.
You would get nothing but the opposite, maybe.
And then I could feel the like rage at me, you know
what I will say, there probably were at least some very Republican, because this was Wisconsin, there definitely were some Republican,
but they weren't in my film classes.
No, they were not. Those were girls with armpit hair who hated you. Those were girls who wanted to throw like red paint on you and call you a murderer.
Baby killer. It's like I just like ran in an obstacle course. That's all I've done for this organization.
I literally am just doing flag folding practice. It's not like I'm killing anybody.
You know what? I ended up quitting because I didn't want to get up at 5 a.m. for flag folding class.
Can't say I blame you.
And then the next day I went there to go study and I get reamed out because I had shaved the day prior. I had like just slightest bit of stubble.
Yeah.
I show up just to study and some fucking guy gets in my fucking face and he's like screaming at me, and I literally after that I like go into the XO's room like this is not for me. This is not for me.
What's the point? Who cares?
I mean, I wanted a scholarship, but yeah, it was just, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
And also I got yelled at because it was like not even like a main road. It was just like, just like a side street. And I didn't go in the crosswalk. I just crossed the street.
You jaywalked?
And he's like, I'm getting yelled at.
Traitor.
He's like, isn't the whole point that like you guys flagrantly do not care about the rules? I thought that was like what the military did.
Yeah.
I mean, they do care about the rules. They care about
they love the rules. But like, it's also dumb because, as soon as you actually go over and fight a war, they're not going to care about, like, if your shirt's tucked in.
Oh my God.
That's the first thing they throw away.
And then I went to a party once and some fucking guy pulls me aside. He's just like, are you, like, he's like asking how old I am. And meanwhile, there's like a freshman. He's like 18 years old. He's a Marine. He's puking everywhere.
Yeah.
No one's talking to that guy.
Everyone's getting drunk.
I'm holding my liquor, being great, being the coolest guy at the party. And I'm getting yelled at.
Didn't he say, are you a midshipman? And then you said, I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I did say that.
You're talking like Cash Patel.
Cash Patel.
And drunk like Cash Patel.
That's true. And just so excited to be around the guys like Cash Patel.
Just bugging out.
You know what's so funny? That guy who tried to shoot Trump, he wanted to pretty much kill anyone in the administration except for Cash Patel. It's just so funny to be like so bad at your job. This like psychotic murderer is just like, he's fine. He's not doing anything. Who's he gonna hurt? He's not hurting anybody.
Well, it's funny too because I mean I actually don't know the story on people saying that he's. No, they say Heggs as an alcoholic. Didn't they just say like Cash Patel was like partying with like hockey players or something?
Well, he's like using FBI budget to like go to parties.
But like, so they did like a spoof about him on SNL, and they had Aziz Ansari, and people were pointing out like how similar their kind of like facial like vibe is, and it's funny because like Aziz Ansari definitely has that from doing blow. So does Cash Patel have a blow problem?
He's absolutely doing a lot of blow.
Out of the evidence locker, out of the. He honestly probably could just like tell a subordinate, be like, "Why don't you bring me up like 2 pounds of coke for an experiment?"
I think a lot more people are doing blow in that administration than you'd think.
I can see that. I mean, dude, I think it's maybe the cool, like one of the most dudes rock thing ever is that scene in True Detective where Matthew McConaughey steals the brick of coke from the evidence locker and he stabs it with a knife and then he snorts it to test it and he goes like, they really should lock this up.
Right.
I'm like, hell yeah.
But imagine like having that power and then you're like, I'm going to go hang out with the hockey team.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to go say hi to the boys.
It's like you'll always be a dork.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what job you have. You can fuck every hot country singer in the world. You're still an absolute fucking dork.
Yeah. Or a puck. He's being a puck bunny.
Yeah.
He's being a hockey slut.
Yeah. What's Cash Patel short for?
I think it's Cash App.
His name's Cash App?
His name's Cash App.
No.
Cash App Patel.
You're kidding.
Pretty sure.
Oh my god!
I think I saw like it was a thread about the whole shooter like sparing him, and then like some of the people were like, "Oh, it's probably because he was anti-Christian and Kash Patel's Hindu," and then people were being like, "He's not Hindu. Like he hasn't practiced for years. Like he doesn't even go by his full name." And they said it was Kashyap. Let me confirm. Let me confirm or deny really quickly. Kashyap Pramod Kash Patel.
Damn.
He was like a podcaster, right?
Yeah.
Damn. That's so fucking funny.
You got to say it. About his brother?
Oh, yeah. What's his brother's name? Venimo? Venimo Patel? Zell Patel?
I didn't want to. That's an incredible joke. I didn't want to steal it
Their
from
Swedish cousins, Karna. Karna and Afterpay?
Afterpay.
I'm Afterpay Patel. I'm Irish. Somehow.
The Irish Indian unity is strong. Right. Well, kind of.
The Irindian.
All right, I think we got one more, and then we'll call it. But
hell yeah.
I went on a date with a self-described loner.
Oh,
I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, don't.
He posted an ad on the Forever Alone subreddit.
Great start.
He lived relatively close. We had similar interests, and like me, struggles in dating. I responded to his post, and we hit it off through text. He said he struggles to date because he is ugly. I told him, same here, but I don't care about looks. Just hygiene and being a decent person is enough for me. He told me he isn't picky either and asked me out on a date. I was excited, but I didn't want to get my hopes up because we hadn't seen each other yet, and I was 100% sure he wouldn't want to date me after seeing me.
Just real quick pause. I don't know the ages, but if I imagine it's like late teens, early 20s, usually women say that kind of stuff because they're just shy and like haven't found their like type, their brand yet.
Right.
Men, it's usually not a good sign. Yeah. Sometimes it's that same thing too, but I mean this seems like a classic mismatch.
Yeah. Because most, especially women, like not nearly as ugly as they think they are.
Yeah.
Like the standard of beauty is insane. Well, pretty much everyone's.
Also, like the person who came up with the term incel was a woman, and then she started the community, left, and then like came back to check on it like a decade later. I was like, what the fuck happened? It was supposed to be just like normal people who like for whatever reason had a barrier to having sex.
Right. And then it's hey, I know a lot of guys who have a lot of barriers.
And then it's like a 16-year-old who says the N-word but thinks they're an intellectual.
Oh my god. He thinks outside the box, dude. He's not controlled by the matrix.
That's right. He's a free radical.
That's right. He wouldn't want to date after seeing me. He said we should go on a blind date for the same reason I had. I told him he was more likely to have a problem with me and not the other way around from experience. But he said I don't have anything to worry about. Well, the date came, and it went well at first, just like a normal, friendly get-together. When we were done eating, he said in front of me that, I'm sorry if this comes off as rude, but you are too ugly for me, and I have standards, but you have a great personality.
God damn.
I was shocked because it came out of nowhere. There was no indication to me that he was an asshole, but that's why I agreed to go on the date. Anyways, I took it like a champ and told him okay. He said, good, because men can't reject women for their looks, but women can, and I think that's a double standard. I kept on rambling random internet sayings.
Called it.
I don't know what he wanted me to say to that. I was bummed at first, but it became obvious I dodged a bullet. No, I don't think all loner guys are like this. Yes, I'm not meeting people from this site again. I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, come on. Are you really that surprised? You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm not curious how ugly she is. I definitely am curious. But, I mean, yeah, you definitely can't say, oh, man, people don't want to date me, which sucks just because what really matters is personality. And then you get to the date and be like, well, you're too ugly. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's be honest. Most of us have gone on a date and then the person is not what we were expecting. It's never going to be easy. Usually the other person is going to pick up on what's happening.
Right.
But there's a politer way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course. I don't expect this guy to be super socially adept, but like, just ghost her like a normal person.
Yeah. And dude, like I've been on dates where it ends and I'm like, they didn't really seem interested, but everything felt like it went fine. I was like, oh yeah, she thought I was ugly.
Well, I don't think
you just take it in stride, you keep moving.
Yeah. It's what I can't get over is like men are just like, oh, there's these double standards.
No, there's
like,
not.
Well, it's like, yeah,
there's double standards in everything.
Yeah, like fucking yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to cry about
Sorry.
it? Like, oh, is this why you're not participating in society?
Yeah.
You're not going to be treated the same as a woman.
Should we tally it up?
Yeah, sorry, society doesn't treat you like a pretty little girl. Okay,
Yeah.
like, are you gonna cry about it? You're
Yeah.
gonna fucking hide in your room forever?
Right.
There's double standards.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick to this woman because you're upset about double standards.
It's also just dumb. Like, it's very telling when you've been the aggressor. And it's like, and by the way, other women suck for doing this, and this.
Right.
Like, well, you just rejected them publicly.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you're saying, oh, it sucks that women do this. I'm gonna take it out on this
Yeah.
woman who was nice enough to like spend some time with me
Yeah.
and give me the benefit of the doubt.
It would be like if you stood up, like you're at the dinner table, you stand up and go, I'm sorry, I just don't think this is going to work out. And they're like, all right, like I understand. And then instead of leaving, you sit back down and you're like, dude, dating is so tough. Like, I just feel like it's always just these uggos I
can't find anybody.
It's so hard, right? It's so difficult.
I mean, you would know better than everybody, right?
You just recently got rejected by an ugly guy.
A dating, I rejected you.
I mean, look at you. Uggos are rejecting you.
It's crazy.
But no, that does suck. Also, like, depending on your age, you can glow up at any time.
Yeah,
You'll figure it out. Or you
Also,
won't. I don't know.
I mean, especially like women, like there's someone out there, there's a guy that will, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, there are some people out there where it's just like, there's just no one for them.
And I do think there's a problem where, like, I do think there are maybe guys, especially if they like were watching too much porn growing up. It's like they definitely have to at some point adjust to what's realistic for them, as anyone does. But I feel like men have that problem more than women. Typically.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they expect to like, but no, I'm gonna find me a Natasha Nice.
Yeah, or it's
like,
just
no,
like,
you're not.
I think just like everyone naturally thinks they can punch up.
Yeah.
And you find out later that not everyone can punch up.
Well, especially if you hang out on the Forever Alone subreddits.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of starting from zero here.
If you're not charming, you're. Well, you know what? I don't like. Men get so mad about like, oh, like women. They all want like a guy with lots of money. They're all these gold diggers. It's just like, do you think they want a guy with like? I mean, there are people with unrealistic expectations of how much income a guy's gonna have, but a lot of people just don't want to date a fucking loser.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's like guys with like no job being like fucking all these like shallow. It's like no, this don't want someone who can't fucking fend for themselves at all. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of women are pretty realistic about someone's income, you know?
Well, I mean, and not to get all patty right wing right at the end here, I do think that's true. I will say I do think it kind of depends on like what kind of model you want for a relationship, and then like if you're following it, because I do see sometimes, at least like on the internet, like dating things, which are like probably just people purposefully trying to be like more provocative, but like it does annoy me when there's this narrative of like, I want everything to be equal, like 50-50. And they're like, but I want the man to pay for me all the time and like work and make all the money. It's like, okay, like, but are you going to work? It's like, well, no, they have to treat me like a princess. I was like, well, that's not 50-50.
Yeah.
You just said you want a 50-50.
Yeah. It's fine if you want that, but like be fucking for real about, yeah. Well, I don't think that's Patty right wing. I think that's Patty down the middle.
Oh, well, hey.
Yeah.
Patty centrist.
Hey, just say what you want. And what I want is to hit an open mic.
Hey.
Because we've hit our hour.
A contractually obligated hour.
It's time
to hit that motherfucking mic.
It's time to to that mic. But
Time
do you
to
have anything
unleash.
you want to plug?
Funhouse on Friday, and then it's back to the hunt.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to be at the Sheskeen on the 13th of
Hell
May for a little spot there. And then
Hell
I'm also going to be at Lincoln's on the 14th of May. I'm
Holy
making my
shit.
return to the great state of Maine.
The basement.
So back to...
Hey.
And on that note,
Playing us out.
I'm Chris Nugent.
I'm Pat Nugent.
We love you. Thanks for listening. Don't get captured.